Now, while we're in this chapter about saving and printing out your content, I want to just deal with very quickly a way to protect your document so that it can't be edited by other people. So if you're saving it to a file server or you're going to email it out and you don't want any changes to be done, you just want it to be read-only, I'll just show you a quick and easy way to do this. Now, I won't go into every option that's available from this utility or this section that I'm about to show you, but I will show you just, again, a quick way to protect your document. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to the ribbon and you're going to go over to the Review tab here. And you can see there's a big button on the right-hand side of this section of the ribbon or this tab called Protect Document. Now, you may see multiple options here, and this has to do with where I got the software from, but you will see this one. Here's one we want to deal with right now. It's called Restrict Formatting and Editing. Give that a click. We'll deal with some of the other options later on in this tutorial. And what you'll then see is the Restrict Formatting and Editing pane. You should have a little more space than I'm able to show here at the 800 by 600 resolution. But you can do this again very quickly by enabling the second section. You can pretty much ignore this if you want to. Again, this has to do with formatting restriction, if you want people to format, and then what kinds of things you want to format. Again, not dealing with that right now. What we want to focus on is this second section, editing restrictions. Allow only this type of editing in the document. No changes means this read only, track changes, comments, filling in forms, and so on. So if you want someone to only be able to add comments to the document and not make changes to the text itself, click on Comments. Or if you want them to make no changes at all, click on No Changes. And then towards the bottom, again, you can set exceptions like, oh, well, this one person can edit these regions of the document. But again, we just want to keep it simple right now. We want to start enforcement. You probably won't have to do this, but the third section here, you're ready to apply these settings. You can turn them off later. So yes, start enforcing protection. You're going to get a dialog box that looks like this. You choose your protection method. It's either password protected or user authentication protected. Authenticated owners can remove document protection, and it would just have to be, comes down to whether or not they're an authenticated owner of the document. Right now, you're the only owner as the creator of the document, and you could probably do this. Is probably good enough for most instances. Password protect your document. I'll just enter in a quick password here and confirm it. If you're trying to guess, I entered in test, and then click on OK. Now, we can close this. Now, if anyone comes in here to this read-only document and starts to make changes, you can see now, well, you probably can't see it too well, but I'm trying to make an edit to this document, and it's not allowing me to do so. If I close this and say, yes, I want to save the changes, and then I go back later on and I open it up again and try to make changes, here's what I get. The Restrict Formatting and Editing pane. Now I can stop the protection so that I can edit it. This is what users might see if you've set up some exceptions, like, oh, they can edit this part of the document. Again, deal with that later on. But to turn it off, just click on Stop Protection, and now you'll have to enter your password to make this not read-only anymore. So you're presumably the only one who knows that password. You click on OK, and then it's not password protected anymore. You can go in and make changes to the text once again.